Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel where today we're doing something a little bit fun now that baseball has been around for 1 week, and we're doing another power rankings video for MLB. I know this is like overreaction Monday type crap here, but hey, it's fun. It's 1 week in. Let's go ahead and dive in here. We have the same tiers as normal. We have World Series, teams that I think are true contenders for World Series, and then we have divisional teams, teams who can make a deep run into the playoffs. Teams that are going to compete for those final couple wild card spots in the next tier. Meh are teams that are not absolute trash, but also not playoff caliber either. Then we have bad, which is just for the bad teams. So before we go ahead and get started, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get started with the Minnesota Twins, who have started year 1-4 and have lost to the White Sox once. And have negative 17 run differential. They don't look that good. They were one of the few winless teams in baseball until yesterday. So yeah, the Twins not off to the great start for a team that was expected to get to the playoffs again after missing out last season. I still think they will. Again, it's very, very early, but not a great start by Minnesota. Next up is the LA Angels, who are 4-1. 4-1. They lost the game to the White Sox, but they really have had good games against the Cardinals so far. So, I mean, they've been playing some good baseball. I mean, for right now, they're going into divisional because they are leading their division. Again, this is pure for fun. They're not going to be there, I don't think, for any longer than this one power ranking video. But Angels are playing some good baseball right now. And that's good to see with Mike Trout being back on the field again. So that's good for him there. Next up, we have the Houston Astros, currently at 2-3. Right now, they're just meh. I mean, they're not abjectly terrible like some other teams that have started out the season, but they haven't been that good either. Jose Altuve in left field is a very interesting decision, but they're just meh. Also in meh is the Oakland A's, a team that many people were expecting to take a step forward this year. Certainly hasn't looked like it so far. They're sitting at 2-4. Not the great start that they were probably hoping for. So the A's are down there in meh. And I'm so sorry. My dumb dog found his tennis ball. So he is squeaking away. Next up is the Toronto Blue Jays. Currently sitting at 4-2. And honestly, a pretty stacked AL East. Right now, they're a wildcard team. I do think they have a good potential to be a wildcard team this year. But again, the AL East is stacked. The AL Central looks pretty solid as well. I project to be solid as well. So we'll see if the Blue Jays are able to hang on there. But so far, not too bad of a start for Toronto. Next up, we have the Atlanta Braves. They are currently the last winless team in baseball. They're 0-6. 0-6 for a team that I thought had potential to be a World Series contender. They just got news that their big acquisition in the offseason, Jurickson Profar, got suspended for PEDs. Offense is injured. They're not playing that well. And it's very, very concerning that the Braves are maybe coming to an end of their contention window. I don't know. I'm not going to count them out quite yet, but it's still very, very concerning. Speaking of concerning, the Milwaukee Brewers, able to pick up their first win last night, winning 5-0 against the Kansas City Royals, but had an awful start to the year. I mean, got absolutely blasted by the New York Yankees in the opening series. A lot of people say, oh, the torpedo bats, No, the Brewers pitching just sucked. I don't think they're going to be this bad for that long, but right now the Brewers are bad. And coming up into division for now, since they are winning the NL Central after 1 week, is the St. Louis Cardinals. How? Why? I don't know, but they've lost 2 in a row to the LA Angels, so I think they're going back down to earth a little bit, but overall, not a terrible start for the Cardinals. Next up, we got Chicago Cubs sitting at 4-4. They've been playing well in their past couple of games, winning some games. I believe they're facing the Diamondbacks. Yeah, they're facing the Diamondbacks, so playing some well, especially after that rough start against the Dodgers in the Tokyo series. They're playing a lot better. So that's where they are at. Next up is the Arizona Diamondbacks sitting at 3-2. One of the teams I'm going to put in a wild card tier, I think they will be fine. They're going to be a fine team. I mean, Corbin Burns has pitched solidly. They got a decent offense. Sitting at 3-2, so we'll see how far they can go. But sitting up here in World Series, I mean, come on. They're 7-0. they have the best lineup probably in baseball history, right up there with the 27 Yankees. This pitching staff is elite. I mean, Roki Sasaki has looked a little rough for them, but Obi, stop it. But they still got plenty of arms. It's like, it's not fair how much talent they have had, but they've earned it. They cultivated that reputation for success, and players want to go play for them. So next up, the San Francisco Giants sitting at 4-1, playing some really good baseball to start the year. Willie Adames hasn't really done too much, my old boy there, but this is still going. We'll see if this team will be able to last, because again, NL West looks stacked. So they're sitting there at 4-1. Next, we got the Cleveland Guardians sitting at 2-3. Basically, everyone in the AL Central is going to go into the med tier. They're all below 500, all kind of struggling a little bit to start the year. So not too much to say there for Cleveland. Next is Seattle, also going to go down here in the med tier. I mean, their pitching has been all right, but it's the offense that can't do jack dilly poo to help them win games. So that's why they're down there. Next up, we got the Miami Marlins, currently sitting tied with the Phillies for first place in their division. I'm going to put them up here. Definitely playing better than we thought they were to start the season. Pitching has been strong. We'll see how long Sandy Alcantara stays on the roster, because I imagine that since this team definitely is looking more towards a rebuild, will they will probably try to trade him to get some assets early on, kind of just, especially him missing all of last year, to prove that he's healthy and can pitch well. So there's that. The Mets at 2-3, they're meh. I mean, I think they will be better than what their record is currently, but that's where they are right now. Washington is 1-4, going to go down here in the bad tier. I mean, Mackenzie Gore had himself a start on opening day. 7 innings, scoreless, 13 strikeouts, but yet they still lose in extra innings. Yeah, it might be a long season for the Nationals, but you got a lot of young prospects. Just enjoy this part, see the young guys perform, and you guys will be fine. Next up, we got the Baltimore Orioles, sitting at 3-2. Going to put them here in the wild card tier. Again, NL East is going to be a dogfight this year between basically all the teams. I think Boston will come back eventually, but Baltimore is going to play some really good baseball this year, so will not be surprised to see them win the division. Coming up to World Series contenders, 6-0. Holy cow, is the San Diego Padres. They are playing dang good baseball right now. A plus 22 run differential, which is better than the Dodgers right now. And the Dodgers have an extra game. And it's just, yeah. Padres are playing some dang good baseball, which in a year that might be their last really good one. So next up, we have the Philadelphia Phillies coming in at 3-1. I'm also going to put them in World Series contender. They only played 4 games, but they played really well in those 4 games. A plus 10 run differential right now. And overall, just playing some dang good baseball. So up there in World Series. Pittsburgh is 1-5. They are worse than the Brewers record-wise. They keep losing games that their star pitchers play well in. They got a really good starting pitching staff. Their bullpen sucks. So the Pirates, I think, will stay bad for the remainder of the year. Coming up into divisional, I'm going to put the Texas Rangers at 4-2. They're playing some good baseball themselves. Only half game back of the Angels right now. I mean, Jacob deGrom is playing well, so got that to hang out on. Next up, we got the Tampa Bay Rays, currently winning the AL East at 4-1, playing some good baseball as well. I mean, it's very early to tell for these teams, but this is just a fun one to do. Next up, the Red Sox, 1-4. They're bad right now. They're in the bad tier, so not too much to say about them. Next up, we have the Cincinnati Reds at 2-3. They're going to go in the med tier, but I think they're going to come down a bit too. They kind of struggled to start the year, and so that's where they're at. Colorado, 1-3. Only played a couple games so far. They're in the bad tier, where we all expected them to be. Kansas City, basically all the Kansas City, Detroit, and Chicago White Sox are all in this med tier. These teams are all 2-3, all kind of just being mad to start the year. So basically all the same. And also in World Series contender, the New York Yankees. I mean, we've seen them play. They're playing some of the best baseball on the planet right now. So, yeah, that is my quick little 10-minute tier list for the first week of baseball. World Series contenders are the Dodgers, Padres, Yankees, and Phillies. Divisional have the Angels, Rays, Rangers, Marlins, and Cardinals. Wild card is the Giants, Cubs, Orioles, Blue Jays, Diamondbacks. Met is Astros, Mets, Guardians, Tigers, White Sox, Royals, A's, Reds, Mariners, and bad I have the Brewers, Twins, Rockies, Red Sox, Pirates, Nationals, Braves. Now, this is going to move a lot when I do it in a month because I think we're going to see a lot of balancing out. But this is just a fun little exercise to see who is giving their fan bases some hope to start the year and who is going off to a bad start. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the content, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.